Tokyo from Primp and Pout NYC, and we're here at Gold Studios NYC in Queens. And I'm here with Renee Ashley from Everyday Girls Cosmetics.
Hello guys.
She has a new Boss palette on the market, and it's for the everyday girl. Let's get into it. So Renee, you dropped the new Boss palette this fall.
Yes.
I love it so much. My favorites so far are Brandy and Tiffany.
Okay, cool.
You know I'm a sucker for glitter. So it's the Boss palette. Tell me, what was the inspiration behind this? Because I noticed that each palette is named after a girl.
Yep. So the palette was actually inspired by all of the bosses that I've come across. So I know personally. And the color wise, I felt like it went with their personalities. They might not say that, hey, I feel like I'm a girly girl and I want to be so pink, or I'm so, high yellow. But for me and how our relationship is, that's how the colors and the names kind of correlated. Like I said before, the inspiration behind it was female empowerment. It was literally the boss. And then of course we live in New York City, and New York City is the city of bosses. So they say if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. So that's why when it comes down to like the cover of the palette, you see the backdrop is New York City because it's the boss city, and then it's so many females in this city that run big corporations and big businesses, and the names behind each color. So literally everybody in this color, for instance, let's open it up.
Sure.
So for instance, Zana, I know you said, I know you said Brandy, sorry, but Zana, for instance, the color is a nice tone color, but Zana actually is one of my good friends, and she is a boss in her own right. She's actually a music manager.
Amazing.
Yeah, she works with the artist designer, so she's his manager. So she's a boss, she's running her thing. My friend right here, you said Brandy was your favorite, one of your favorite colors. My friend Brandy, you know her personally again. She's actually, she's a teacher. She's a boss because
everyday girl.
Exactly, she's an everyday girl, but she's a boss in her own sense. Getting up every morning at 5 o'clock to go, teach children how to do math and science. It's a difficult task,
Especially during these times.
Especially during these times, exactly. So literally everyone on this palette is named after a boss in their own right, and who I personally feel like is a boss, and that can handle any type of situation that comes their way.
Yes, I love that. So here for the women empowerment. I love it.
We have to stand up for each other, because if we're not going to do it, who is? I love to support my friends and make my friends feel like they're a part of every single thing that I do. They might not be there, helping me pick out colors and materials and ingredients, but they're still a part of my growth. Exactly, they're still a part of my growth. They're still a reflection of the brand, because these are women that I associate myself with. So I want to make them feel as much as possible included in every single thing. And literally not only with this product, but if you look through the line in general, every product is named after someone that I personally know. And as I grow and as I meet new women, more boss women,
Sure.
I'm definitely gonna name more products after more women that are bosses that I come across, because like I said before, I want everyone to feel as included as possible. It's not my line, it's everyone's line. It's a woman's line. It's a line literally for us, for the everyday girls. And then another thing that came to mind when I was creating Everyday Girl Cosmetics is the fact that I would go into all of these different cosmetic stores, and I'm spending hundreds of dollars in there, and I would walk out with like 5 products. You know, I wanted a line that was going to be affordable, you know, to women, but also gave back to women. I'm not saying that a lot of companies don't give back, but you don't see it as often as you should.
Yes.
You might see it, you know, they might give back for a certain month, so breast cancer awareness in October, or they might do a toy drive to raise money for children, you know.
But not every day.
But not every day, exactly.
And I understand that you're affiliated with a nonprofit organization strictly for women?
Strictly for women, and the good thing about that is, so we work with 2 different nonprofit organizations yearly. And we break it up, you know, so first quarter we'll work with one, and then the ending of the quarter, we'll work with another nonprofit organization. And how we choose our nonprofits is it's really you know, what they're doing for the community, and if they really do need the funding. So we want to work with nonprofits that really do need that funding, and that we're really going to be able to see where that money is going to. A lot of nonprofits, you know, you don't see it. And you ever seen a nonprofit organization where the CEO is making $1 million plus a year? There are nonprofit organizations that are like that. And for you to be a nonprofit, but the CEO is making so much money, makes absolutely no sense, you know? So we work with nonprofits that we know the money is going to go strictly back into the community.
And would you mind saying the name?
So for right now,
okay, you don't have to.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
So how many?
We're in transition.
You
right
said
now.
2, right? Okay. So let's get into the details of the Boss Palette. So our lovely model Nirvana today, she used Deb and Baby. Let's talk about these. I really like how it is buildable.
Yes.
It's very pigmented. So is the glitter, which I'm a sucker for glitter. And yeah, it looks really good on all complexions. Nirvana, she killed it. She was able to use it on her own.
Exactly.
Every woman can use this. You don't have to cut and crease with this look. You can totally smudge it, glide it on, and it's super buildable.
Exactly, it's super buildable. Just like you said, you don't have to just use it as a cut and crease. You can just use, you know, like how Nirvana did it. She put on the Deb, and then she applied Baby right over it as a nice girl on the go look. So all of these looks are definitely creatable. You know, any look that you can really think of is definitely creatable using this palette. We have some neutral tones in there as well for, you know, the ladies that like to just have a nice neutral base eye, and maybe they'll want to apply something to add a little pop to their lips. So we definitely do have that as well within this palette. So it's like a perfect, you know, overall combination of colors and, you know,
it is. We have some fall vibes in there too with Tiffany. And
I love Tiffany.
I love it. I have it at the bottom of my eyes right now.
I love it because it's well, for me, I'm a sucker for hunter green.
Yeah.
And that color is just everything to me, and it makes a really great combination, whether you wanted to kind of liven it up with the sterling color, or if you wanted to, you know, kind of make it a nice deep fall wintry tone. You can definitely mix it up with some Novi in there as well. So it's a great overall palette. I definitely enjoyed creating it. I was literally sitting up all night, like, you know, trying to put pieces together, because what a lot of people don't understand is, you know, especially with our brand, we literally put all of our, you know, blood, sweat, and tears goes into these products. So it's not like, you know, we're outsourcing it from somewhere. We're literally sitting down, creating these in our kitchen for right now. Okay,
yes, so this is so good to know and important for people to see and know.
Exactly.
It's being handmade right now.
Exactly. So you definitely know that all of the blood, sweat, and tears are going into that. For most of our products, definitely our eyeshadows as well as our lip glosses, they are being, you know, handmade, so you know exactly what's going into them. All of these products are products that I've used personally before I put on the market. So, you know, I've been sitting on the Boss palette for at least a month or 2 before I actually launched it, because I wanted the launch to be, you know, I wanted it to be really perfect, and I also wanted to test it on myself to try to get feedback. And that's another reason why I launched the palette, because our first and original palette, it was called the Girl on the Go palette, and that had more neutral tones. And I noticed that you know, a lot of people didn't care for a palette that just had full-on neutral tone. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna switch it up and I'm gonna give you a mix of both some neutral colors as well as some bold colors.
Definitely, versatility.
Exactly, versatility was very important. It was like one of the main things that I thought about when I was creating this palette. So.
Amazing, I love that. Speaking of the Girl on the Go, we used the Girl on the Go mascara.
Yes.
On Nirvana today.
Nirvana used the Girl on the Go mascara.
So after a long summer of continuous extensions, like a lot of us do, I'm addicted to lashes, so are you.
I am.
But then sometimes there are some of those days where you just want to get up and go, still look presentable. Let's talk about this mascara and the benefits of it right now. So I understand it has aloe in it.
Yeah, so it does have aloe in it, which is really good. It's good for your eyes. So just note that, you know, it's going to keep the strength of your lashes, especially for the women that do wear like false lashes a lot. I actually have on our false lashes. These ones are Star from our line. But before I apply them, I also apply the Girl on the Go mascara underneath it. That way it can blend in very naturally with my regular lashes.
Volume.
Exactly. But the mascara, I personally would love. I love wearing it by itself. It's literally what it is. It's the Girl on the Go. So, you know, the Girl on the Go usually has about 10 minutes before she has to zoom out of her house and go to school or to work or something, you know. So that is perfect, you know. Put on mascara, put on a nice lip gloss, and kind of walk out the house. You know, there's nothing much to it. 10 minute face.
Definitely. It's a great alternative to when you need to take a break with the extensions.
Exactly.
It's very important to take those important breaks.
It is, because I've seen, you know, some people that wear them so continuously that their natural lashes start falling out. Yeah. So you want the look of having an extension lash, but you don't
pay the cost.
Exactly. You don't want to pay the cost, and then you don't want the repercussions afterward, you know. So the mascara is actually very affordable. It's actually, we're about to put it on sale. So that's going to be one of our little trinkets for our Christmas in November. So definitely stay tuned. And we're going to actually be pairing that with with our eyeliner.
Amazing.
So it's going to be a set. So we do offer the mascara. It does come as a set where you'll get the mascara and the eyeliner. But if you decide that you don't want to use the eyeliner, you can also buy them separately, and it's completely fine. So
thank you.
No problem.
I know the ladies will be so excited about that. This is the time of the year where gift sets, gift boxes are like all the rage. So I know that they'll be excited about.
And you know, with our mascaras, they sell out very fast. So I would definitely suggest go out and get it as soon as you can, because it's not gonna last long.
Let's talk about these glosses. I've used the Everyday Girl gloss, the fruit. What do we call this?
Oh, so it depends on which one you use, because we do have flavored glosses.
Yes, the flavored glosses are my favorite. I love it so much. They're so hydrating, and it's kind of like that thing where you just can't help but to like rub your lips together because it feels so good. So like one of the things that I love so much growing up about MAC was the glass clear gloss, but it wasn't hydrating. It was very stiff and hard, and if you used it too much, your lips would dry out. I like the fact that your gloss, it gives that high definition shine without the dryness
and the stickiness. We don't like
the super stickiness. Yeah.
So with all of our glosses, we actually do apply vitamin E as well as avocado oil. So just note that you're never going to experience stickiness, and you'll always have that hydration when it comes to our glosses. Also, it's so funny that you mentioned the flavored glosses and you know, kind of took you back, because that was my inspiration for actually bringing it in. because
that.
of course I'm a 90s baby, and growing up I always had, you know, a cherry lip gloss. So I said, you know what, let me create a lip gloss that's going to take everyone back, take all those 90s, 80s, 70s babies back to when they started wearing lip glosses, and when it was fun, you know?
And easy and breezy and
Exactly.
natural.
Exactly.
Anything else you want to add?
So yeah, definitely make sure that you guys follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. All of our handles, is Everyday Girl Cosmetics. You know, make sure, like I said before, that you subscribe to our newsletters because you want to get that discount. Everybody loves a little discount.
Don't we all?
I love it. I love it. So you definitely want to make sure that you're following us on all platforms. Also, if you ever had a chance to try out our products, definitely leave us a review. So that way we can take a look at it. We definitely want to make sure that we're getting as much feedback as possible.
Love it.